Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to tell you why I'm hangry. I'm 31 years old and I'm just learning how to cook. So some of my recipes may be good, some might be flops, but everything's going to be a learning experience. I also want to thank everybody that's been waiting patiently for this new video. And today we're making $1 Million Ziti. It's a play off $1 Million Spaghetti. So I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to more videos in the future. Now let's make our $1 Million Ziti. I'm gonna start with butter. Usually people use oil, but I'm gonna use butter to start off with my meat. I'm just gonna take a spoonful, rub this around the pan, let this melt. And also, like you saw earlier, I am using meat that was on sale. And this is more leaner meat than 80-20. I think this was just 7% fat and 90% lean. So this meat needs this butter. It needs more fat. So that's another reason why I am using this butter. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this hamburger meat in here. Make sure that I didn't get that. Also, I'm going to dump this Italian sausage in here at the same time. I'm going to make sure I do not leave the paper. Alright, we're going to dump our ziti in, and the package instructions say you should cook this for 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to probably go a little under with 8 because I still need to put this in an oven and bake it. So we're going to go a little bit under than the package instructions. And also, the water is already salted, so it gives the noodles some flavor. We have whole peeled and unsalted plum tomatoes. We're dumping in this pot. And also with this recipe, you can use whatever favorite tomatoes you like to use. Roasted garlic ones. I know they make all types of different ones. And just 1 can of tomato paste. And make sure you cook these recipes to your preference. This is just how I like to make it. I looked at a lot of videos online. I saw how people make their own home sauces. And this is kind of what I grew up eating. I saw my mother cook. My mother's not the best chef, but it gave me a basis how to make these meals. And since these have no salt added, I think this has a little salt, but not a lot. It's time to add salt and pepper to this pot too. Make sure you buy your favorite seasonings. So I got the organic Italian seasoning. I'm going to take this lid off because I need a lot of this. So I should have measured this, but I'm not. You know, we gotta season all this. Let's see where we at. A little more bottom. I'm gonna stir this up, and then you can always add, but you can't take away. Always remember that. That's what I've learned from all these different cooking shows. But you can add, but you can't take away. Alright, this is the white pepper. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You can taste the difference between white and black pepper. I really can't. So I'm not going to add a lot of salt to this. But you add your desired amount of salt. Put as much salt as you want. Always remember again, you can add but you can't take away. So we're going to take, let's not use this side. We're going to use side. So probably I should just, we're going to use the old school method. Just put it in your hand. There should be plenty of salt for this. I'm not going to put any more. And just shake this around. While this is stewing, I will test this and figure out if I want to add more of this, or I need to add more garlic, more oregano, or more onion powder. We'll see as we go. Alright, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going to add a little bit of this garlic jalapeno. I found this at the, Walmart also for $1. You add a desired, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this in because I don't mind a little kick. Just a little bit, but not a lot. And if I want a little bit more, I'll add later. We have our hamburger. We have our hamburger and Italian sausage. We have a nice golden brown on the meat. And I remember learning this from the chew where you have a little golden brown and these is more flavor in it. So we're going to take this meat and start dumping in our sauce. And while I was away, I did add more regular garlic powder because the garlic jalapeno put a little kick in there. So I kind of tamed that down with regular more garlic powder, a little more onion powder, and a little bit more of the Italian mix. And my lovely cameraman had a taste of it. And he said it has a nice kick to it. So I'm going to add all this meat. And we're going to let this stew. Alright, we're back. We've let it cook down halfway. That took about 34. I just let it go ahead. I think I let it wait for 40 minutes. I let it cook down. So now we're just going to pick up, scoop some more sauce in here. Mix these noodles around. They got a little stuck on me, so make sure you put butter in there. I'm gonna skip the butter because this doesn't need any extra calories for me. Alright, now the noodles are nice and hot, so when we add our cheese, we're gonna do this layer of cheese real quick. And then we're going to add some cream cheese. And this. Got a whole bit out of there. A little help getting this out. And then we're going to get our ricotta. Get half of this in here. And we're going to mix this together. This is about half the pasta that was in the box. I got the other half in another lasagna pan because I knew I wouldn't be able to fit. I think you can fit it on there, but I don't want nothing overflowing. So just make it easier. I might add the other noodles on another layer on top. I just want to make sure I didn't overflow this lasagna pan. Alright, I've already mixed up the first layer of all the cheese and the noodles. Then I put another layer of sauce. And we put the rest of the pack of the Italian cheese. And we topped it off with the mozzarella. I'm going to spread this out a little bit so it looks a little fuller around here. And now we're going to stick this in the oven for 350 for 20 minutes. And they'll be ready to eat. Oh, shoot. It's done. I let it cook for about 25 minutes in the oven. I started on 325. But then to melt the cheese, I cranked it up to 400. And this is the end result. Where's that stove? Scoop the corner out. The corner is always the best part. Ooh. Ooh, shuck-a-ducky. Ooh, that's piping hot. So you got the nice golden cheese. There goes the ziti. Ooh, a nice melted cheese. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe.